key thing you can do is just watch your PI. So you should be working with someone who hopefully is nurturing you as a mentor, is setting an example for how to network and how to be a part of the scientific community. But maybe what you don't necessarily see is what they do day to day, actually what they're doing when the door's closed, when they're in a committee meeting, etc. And you can ask them to tell you a bit more about that. Try and figure out the sorts of things that they have to take responsibility for and see if there are things that you can do to emulate that, to build those experiences. For example, as a postdoc, I took responsibility for supervising some of the research students in the teams that I was part of, and that would be day-to-day supervision of their projects, but also sometimes longer-term guidance and strategic directions. I also took on a sort of safety management role. There was a lab that I was working in that was in a different building from our main building, and we had lasers in there, so we needed someone to take on responsibility for making sure that those were operated safely. I would also say something that you can start to think about is how you initiate and maintain collaborations. And many of us are lucky in science to work in larger collaborative teams, or to have roles in projects where we're not experts in everything and we can work with others to build those experiences. And I think what you can do is really take the leadership role there and say, well, look, I'm part of this collaboration, but I can drive it forward. I can really be proactive in organising meetings of the wider team. And finally, you can get involved in reviewing activities for scientific publications and for grant reviews. Often your PI will be getting many requests to review papers. I get many requests per day to review papers. And more, the journals are actually acknowledging that they can make use of senior postdocs in doing those scientific reviews and acknowledge them and give them credit for their participation.